right, Shalom, all praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, Bashem, Rakak, Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and blessings to you, fellow Akim, pushing out this word in true sincerity. All right, your brother Chanak, doing an in-transit lesson. I'm going to make this quick, and I'm just going to speak about how, Babylon, America, the grinding and ceasing, okay, according to Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. Let me just go ahead and bring that out, and then I'm going to elaborate on it. It's Ecclesiastes 12. I'm sorry, I'm in the book of Sirach. Give me a second. Ecclesiastes 12. And let me just start at the top. Remember now thy creator in the day of thy youth, while the evil days come not. And we're in the evil days right now. Okay, we're in the beginning stages of, all these evils that are going to befall the planet Earth that are written in the scriptures. Okay, nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So you're supposed to get this thing while it's hot. You're supposed to get this thing mainly while you're in your youth. Okay, when you can, the scriptures speak about bear the burden in your youth. Okay, because you don't have all those toxic indoctrination from Babylon to stop you from believing this thing. Okay, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. Okay, while this truth is still out here, and the truth is still out here, but for a very short moment. Okay, because the famine of the word is being implemented right now as we speak. Okay, the Lord is gradually taking this word from off the planet Earth. Okay, in certain states, which the state that I'm in, California, in Northern California, we can't go out to teach. It'll be a problem. Esau will come. He'll break it up. He might give us fines. He might, quarantine us. We don't know. So we're not even going out into the highways and hedges. We're just doing online shows, and then that's going to lead into what? That's going to lead into this man taking down the YouTube, censoring the YouTube and different platforms. Okay, because we are exposing this man for all his corruption and his evil, his plans. Okay, that are written about in the scriptures, because we know that he wants to bring in this RFID microchip. All right, he wants to force, and he's going, more than likely, he's going to use this coronavirus. Okay, and these vaccinations. He wants to force vaccinate you. Okay, so you're seeing that now. You're seeing them speaking about this vaccination, and now they're starting to, first they're healthcare workers, military people of that nature. You have to get it, or you can lose your job. So right now it's not mandatory, but in the near future, okay, these things are going to be mandatory. Okay, just as Esau, he put that stay-at-home order. Okay, in a lot of places that's mandatory. So where the times are changing is because we're in the evil day. Okay. Let me continue. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. Okay, you have people out there in Italy, they're actually committing suicide because they're on a full quarantine. They can't even leave the house. Okay, and it's imperative that your body moves and gets sun and interact with people. Okay, it's basically like you are placed inside a prison. Okay, you're on house arrest. It says, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. So these people they're going to be they're going to be brought low. Okay, and it says, and the grinders cease because they are few. Now, like I said, this video was inspired ultimately, I was driving around, I was trying to go get something to eat, and basically the place that I frequent, get some, they have organic food where you can just go, salad bar and stuff like that. That's all closed down. That whole store made all type of money. Okay, the prices were a little bit higher, which it was quality food, but the prices were a little bit higher, and they had a whole bunch of people in and out of that store. previous to this coronavirus and this lockdown. And the majority, they don't even, there's barely any workers in there. Okay, they blocked it off. Okay, and they didn't even have the, you know, the ready food that they make every single day, because they made food every single day. You know, different soups, and they had the salad, organic salad bar. You know, they had all type of salmon and different dishes, curries. You know, with all good ingredients. All that shut down. Okay, they had smoothies and coffee and lattes. You know, different pastries, all that shit was shut down. And what happened? You had one person in the store, and it was pretty much blocked off. And they had a few items, you know, milk and eggs, you know, so-called essential items. And you know, you want a rotisserie chicken. That was about it. Okay. Then I get back in the car. I'm driving around. Everything shut down. And that's not only affecting the business. Okay. Well, that trickles down to the employees. Okay. Now the employees, what? They don't have work. They can't feed their family. They never thought in their head, okay, there will be a shutdown to where I can't even work. And there are no jobs. And then how is that going to affect them? Well, that's going to affect their quality of living. Okay, that's going to affect their kids. So the scriptures are telling us right here. It says, let me read it again. It says, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Okay, so your whole outlook on life is grim right now. Okay, it's darkened because you don't see an out from this. You're hoping, you know, Trump opens the government. You're hoping that these governments say, okay, we got the coronavirus under control. Okay, we have it under control. You can go back to work. Okay, a lot of you Americans, you're hoping to get to receive that stimulus check. Well, more than likely, you're not going to receive that check for, you know, how long? You don't even know. In the meantime, this man, the so-called white man, Esau Edom, he's passing laws and legislation, okay, to further lock your ass up, okay, like they're doing in China, like they're doing in Europe, okay, like they're doing in Africa, in all different parts around the world, okay. He can't do that fully here because Americans, they have so-called constitutional rights, you know, the freedom of speech, the so-called, you know, mainly the freedom to bear arms and, the freedom to assemble. So Esau, under the guise of this coronavirus, he's slowly taking away those liberties. And what you're seeing is a systematic siege on the people of America. Okay, very subtle, under the banner of coronavirus. And what is this doing? He's closing all the businesses. Okay, he closed all the circuses. Okay, let me bring this out. Let me finish. It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. And that's what we're seeing. Only really things that are open are you know, a few restaurants, but you can't sit down. Okay, you can't dine in. You have to take out, or you have to get delivery. Okay, and you know, grocery stores, and you know, certain other essential places. You know, like car places. I drove by a oil change shop where I get my oil change. And I seen like 5-6 workers just sitting down on the ground. They were just sitting down talking to each other. Cause you know, people are not traveling. So if people are not traveling, that means they're not getting oil changes. So what's going to happen to that business? That business is going to go under. That's going to affect the employees. That's going to affect their families. And the doors of the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. So the sound of the grinding is what? The grinding is work. Okay. You know, Jake even has that saying, I'm grinding. What does that mean? I'm hustling. I'm making money. You know, I'm out there, you know, selling things, or, you know, I got like a little hustle, you know, selling oils, or, you know, going well, you can even use that going to work. Yeah, I was hustling. I was grinding, you know, putting in those hours. Well, that's low right now. It's still, there still is some grinding. There's still, you know, so-called essential workers, food workers, people that are delivering food, you know, working in grocery stores, you know, working at tire shops. But all those things are slowly being shut down. Okay. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And that's even happening simultaneously because of the bread and circuses. And I wanted to bring that out. What is that? Ecclesiastes 10:6, it says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. So there was a time in Babylon where you had circuses, you had entertainment, you had basketball, you had baseball, you had football, you had all these different things to take your mind off of the hell that's here. Okay, take your mind off of, the rights that you have been taken away. Okay, all the hard labor that you were working and getting pennies on a dollar. But now you can't even listen to those things or watch those things, because the dollars of music, they're brought low too. So your mirth, okay, your circuses have been taken away. And now what's happening is the bread is being taken away, because ultimately this man, he wants to do what? He wants to implement this new world order, but he's doing it gradually, okay, as in a siege, okay, to basically break your ass down. So he's slowly breaking you down right now, so you can take that chip, okay? And you have people, allegedly people are dying from this thing, which he is going to release diseases, and that's going to be through Yahweh Shema Shai. He's going to actually release these diseases. And what is that going to give? Esau's going to use that. Esau's going to use that to put a more stranglehold on you people. Okay. So we're definitely in a time of prophecy. All right. We're definitely in a time where all these prophecies are coming to pass. We're in the evil day. Okay. So, that was just a quick video, just my observation through the Spirit. I hope you brothers, continue to keep pushing, keep believing. We're in that time of Jacob's trouble, basically. All right. So, and until next time, shalom to the elect.